Meet Dr. John Scharffenberg. He's a physician and a nutritionist with a master's in public health from Harvard. Dr. Scharffenberg has spent a lifetime helping people find ways to live long and healthy lives. His work is truly his passion, and it keeps him motivated and excited every single day. Even at 100 years of age, Dr. Scharffenberg still has a bright smile and an even brighter mind. As always, we're about to share all of his best tips on diet, exercise, and mindset. Stay till the end so you don't miss his 7 essential keys for a healthy life. Let's start with what John eats. Born into a Seventh-day Adventist family, John has been a vegetarian since before he could walk. So it's no surprise he's a strong advocate for the vegetarian diet, although he does eat milk and eggs, making him a lacto-ovo-vegetarian. As an adult, John dedicated his career to finding the gold standard for nutrition to share with the world, which he got a chance to do when he was a consultant for the CDC. But before we get into his precise tips on diet, let's look at what this centenarian eats on the daily. Here's the first mind blower. Rather than 3 square meals, John only eats 2 meals every day. He says he's done this almost his entire life. He has breakfast usually at 6:30 a.m. and lunch around 1:30 p.m. After lunch, that's it. No snacks, no sides, not even dinner. It's off to bed with this guy, and that's usually between 8 and 9 p.m. It may sound a bit early, but not when you consider that Dr. John wakes up around 4 a.m. every day. If you're wondering about the math there, that means Dr. John has a fasting window of about 17 hours each day and an eating window of only about 7 hours. What if he gets hungry during the 17-hour fast? Dr. Scharffenberg says he simply drinks water, and that satiates him. Dr. John typically prefers waffles for breakfast, but they're not your typical sugar-coated ones. He still uses his wife's original recipe, incorporating bananas, applesauce, and oats into the batter. Traditional waffles made with refined flour and topped with syrup or whipped cream are high in calories, added sugars, and refined carbohydrates. They're not a good choice for starting off your day, or any time really. Instead, there are ways to make waffles healthier. Using whole grain flour instead of refined flour can increase fiber and nutrient content. Adding ingredients like fresh fruits, nuts, or seeds to the batter can also enhance the nutritional value. For lunch, Dr. John likes to eat fruits and vegetables. His favorites include mangoes, bananas, raisins, prunes, nuts, cherries, tomatoes, snow peas, and potatoes. Although he warns against the high glycemic index of white potatoes. Most fruits are relatively low in calories and fat, making them a healthy choice for snacking or incorporating into meals. They're packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and dietary fiber. They provide a wide range of nutrients including vitamin C, potassium, folate, and antioxidants, which play a vital role in supporting overall health. With all these fruits and vegetables filling him up with nutrients and goodness, Dr. John says the only vitamins he supplements are D and B12. Here's why. Vitamin D plays several roles in the body, from regulating cell growth to maintaining proper bone health. However, the skin's ability to synthesize vitamin D decreases with age. Older adults typically have reduced efficiency in converting sunlight into active vitamin D in their bodies, which can contribute to lower vitamin D levels. Vitamin B12 is also crucial for several functions in the body. However, vitamin B12 is mostly found in animal-derived foods such as meat, fish, eggs, and dairy. Vegetarians and older adults are at a higher risk of vitamin B12 deficiency and usually require supplementation to ensure sufficient intake. Now, let's look at some dietary tips from this master of nutrition. For starters, Dr. Scharffenberg is firmly against the carnivore diet, primarily because of the high saturated fat and heme iron in meat. High intake of saturated fats is linked to an increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and elevated cholesterol levels. Excessive consumption of certain nutrients found in animal products, such as heme iron, has been proven to increase the risk of developing heart attack, colon cancer, and type 2 diabetes. While Dr. Scharffenberg has written many books, including Problems with Meat, and 6 extra years. His 3 most important rules can be summarized as so. 1. No snacking. As we highlighted before, Dr. John eats at specific times and doesn't ever have snacks in between his meals. He says 2 meals a day is enough, and eating at appropriate times helps maintain a healthy weight. Number 2. Unprocessed foods only. Dr. John recommends staying away from processed and junk food, and heavily recommends a vegetarian diet filled with natural and non-processed foods. 3. Variety and simplicity. Dr. Scharffenberg's final rule is to make each meal simple. He encourages variety, but across a span of 10 days, he says that too many food choices at one meal encourage overeating and weight gain. Let's talk about Dr. Scharffenberg's exercise tips. During his younger years, John did a lot of exercise. In his 50s, he moved to the country, where he occupied his days walking several miles, cutting down trees, doing construction, and tending to his gardens. Now 100, John says he keeps it simple by walking about 2 miles daily. While he's not always able to reach his target, he says having a companion to walk and talk with makes the endeavor effortless. He believes the speed at which you walk is also significant. Walking at a fast pace increases the heart rate, providing an aerobic workout for your cardiovascular system. It helps strengthen the heart muscle, improve circulation, and enhance cardiovascular fitness. Walking briskly also requires more energy, resulting in a higher calorie burn. If your goal is weight management or calorie expenditure, walking faster can help you burn more calories during your exercise session. It's necessary to consider your fitness level, health condition, and personal goals when determining the appropriate walking speed for your exercise routine. Gradually raising your walking speed can help you challenge yourself and progress in your fitness journey. Here's John's top tips on exercise. He says not to wait to get started. The best time to get your muscles moving is in the middle of your life, between the ages 40 and 70. He says exercise helps prevent illnesses like diabetes and hypertension, but most importantly, it helps keep your weight down. John has always had an optimistic mindset. When asked if he has ever faced any hard times in his life, he quickly replies no. However, with further prompting, you come to find out that Dr. Scharffenberg has been in 2 wars and has had his house burned down twice. He also shares a terrifying experience where he and his wife were robbed and assaulted. His wife almost died from that incident. But John doesn't fixate on these things. He smiles and laughs through it all. During interviews, he is visibly excited to share his knowledge and experience with as many people as possible. He enjoys traveling, especially to places where he can enlighten the local people on healthy eating and healthy living. Dr. Scharffenberg has 7 essential tips for living healthy. 1. Eat unprocessed foods, only in quantities for your ideal weight and at the right time. 2. Follow a vegetarian diet. 3. Avoid smoking and alcohol. 4. Engage in regular exercise. 5. Be cautious of excessive meat and sugar intake. 6. Control high blood pressure and cholesterol with lifestyle changes. 7. Prioritize lifestyle changes over medication, especially for cardiovascular health. John plans to share his ideas of healthy living and health education with the younger generation. He hopes that a new spark will be lit and that they will continue his work, sharing the message of how to live a long and healthy life. What do you think about the remarkable Dr. Scharffenberg? Let us know in the comments and be sure to subscribe so you never miss any of our inspiring videos.